91 bathroom TV. Tin, 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 tin.
Living life in the fast lane, not that bad. No, we can't complain. Who's to say that we won't keep it real?
Canvas life man girl. Friendship. Hello, people of the world and of 90 Bathroom TV. This is Kim's Mingus Friendship for Life. Okay, so basically, here's what happened about a week ago. So, okay, that song is like it's still number one on Billboard 100 hot hits. Just kidding, no, it isn't. It's probably like I think it's like 16 the last time I was checking the list. Okay, don't be wondering why I check the list. I just check the list. Okay, but it gets me every time. It makes me laugh. So basically, on the whole week, basically I'm starting on the Saturday, which is Saturday's date, November 22nd. That whole week basically was nothing. Like, I was anticipating for the Saturday, because the Saturday is SCSBOA Championships, and if you don't know that language that I speak, it basically means in English marching band championships, and all the 6A bands were there. So like, you guys might not understand if you're just joining us, but I'm in marching band, and marching band's a big part of my life. And this was the end of marching band season, because this is marching band championships, right? So the whole week I was just anticipating for it, waiting for it to happen, and going through the motions of everything, and doing the week, waiting for that day. But Friday gets in the way, and some things happen on Friday that, that kind of did not affect Saturday at all, but could have affected Saturday really, really bad. And Saturday morning could have affected my performance, and, let me just tell you straight up. Okay, so on Friday, Thanksgiving break was a part of that week too. So Saturday started off with Marching Band Championships. We're gonna get third, second, or first place, or fourth or fifth, any one of those places. And I mean, we're just hoping we'll get like fifth and above. I mean, we're hoping. But yeah, that's why I said them. But I was just anticipating that we're gonna get that, and then we had the whole Thanksgiving bake with that Thanksgiving turkey in the belly and all that stuff. It was gonna be fantabulous. But Friday, I get off from school and I want to go to church, because the Sunday we had our Las Vegas trip, which you can see in KLM episode 10. We had a Las Vegas trip, and I want to go to church every week, right? So I go on a Friday, right? And my friend Nate take me, you know who he is, takes me to church, and they had like this like old school gospel singing concert there. So we got that old, like, Jesus, let's go, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. Just got the old gospel songs and the slow and fast ones, ooh, that you see in like entire Pele Medea movies, exactly like that. So after that, I call my mom, to pick me up, you know what I'm saying, and then she drives me home. We go different places, but when we're getting home now, some things happen. Some things happened, okay? And let me just sum it up for you. Car gone. Yep. Don't worry. Didn't get hit by nobody. Nobody hit us, okay? Nobody hit us. Nobody hit us. It was just an accident that occurred, It's not like she's a bad driver. Just some things happened, okay? Kind of a little bit unfocused. Things didn't happen, and hit a curb, and yeah, tire gone, axle, whatever. That like so like cars like this, the tires like this now. It's okay. It's all right. But it was funny because many people came to the rescue. Just all of a sudden, like people there, like the Lord just came down. And he was like, I'm gonna send you these people to here to help you, because the first lady came to give to let me buy her cell phone or call somebody. Then another couple came to give us support. There was this other truck driver that came to like shine his light to let people like get out the way of the car. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was like that, like the Lord sent people there to help us and comfort us in that time of need. I was a little bit shaken up because right before it happened, I was like, should I close my eyes? Should I close my eyes? I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Close my eyes, boom. oh shoot. But after that moment, I was smart. I turned on the hazard signals, like get out the car, let's see if we can lift this up and move it. But the tire was like, it was impossible. It was like almost impossible to move it, like with just me. Yeah, we would have to, like, everybody that was there would have to lift up the car and, like, we couldn't really do that. Okay, but let's get to Saturday now. So some more bad luck things happen on Saturday though. But first, we get there. Monday morning, I get a ride from my friend Juan. He's my section leader. Holla, since I couldn't go to because my mom couldn't take me. But I got a ride from Juan. He took me to school, and we saw like this thing in the multi-purpose room, like I'll look back on all our days of marching band, beautiful like video. Then we went out to practice, and then after practicing, we got fed tacos. Okay, tacos good for the belly. You know what I mean? And as we were eating our tacos and waiting for our senior presentation to begin, where seniors read the letter that goes out to the parents, goes out to the band director, and goes out to their friends and people in band, which is like what we usually do before we go out to go and take the buses towards the championship place. My section, the flute section, we're having some little gathering. We have a Secret Santa every year, and we're just having a little gathering, and you can see me trying to remember the things that happened there. I was just eating tacos with my friends, and then I was just gonna go over there. So I was like, ooh, let me show them I could be really cool. So I started to run, and I wanted to hop from one table. Wanted to run and then hop from one table up to the next table where they were at. And this table was where they were at, right? And I want to hop from this one to that one and make it be all funny, like, hey, I could jump all this stuff. I like to show off a lot, but yeah, I was running, okay, jump off the one table, and boom, right in front of everybody, land on that table, flash foot, shoot, land, shoot, like like this on my body, like this, and it was really, really bad. Like my leg hit the side of the table and just banged up. Like now, oh my gosh, it's finally getting back to its normal state. I think I sprained it or something. I don't even know what happened, but it was really, really hurting, and I thought that I couldn't even march. But what was even worse, and some people be like, nah, this ain't even worse. What can be worse than your foot be hurting or damaged or sprained? My phone. Shattered in a million pieces. I mean, it didn't really shatter, but it cracked, like major cracked. It was so sad. It was so sad. Oh my gosh. But it was like, and the show was like, stop me, Patty. I was like, my phone is gone. It's gone. And I paid $200 for it, and I got it in February. And I didn't pay the bill. My daddy paid the bill, and I have no phone, but it's all right. I'm using my mom's phone. Thank you, Mom, for letting me use your phone. You know, so while I obtain enough money and Christmas money and Black Friday money to be able to buy a new phone, you know. Okay, so I thought I wasn't able to march, but I pushed through it once I got to the championship place. But besides the championship place, I read my favorite flute section, my favorite person in the band, Gina Lee. I read her senior speech that really, really impacted me and made me almost cry though, because it was powerful. I mean, she had a lot to write, but I could only be proud of it because we were strained with a 1 minute time. It was really beautiful, and I'm so glad that I got to read it. So after we loaded on the buses, after that senior speech, we loaded on the buses, went to the championship place, which High School. I was practicing in the bus and after the bus, see if I can march. And then I pushed through, and I pushed through that limit, and I marched it. Right after we did our last performance, we went back to the trailers to change out, and immediately, once you stepped over that line to where the trailers was, boom, everybody started crying. Oh my gosh, crying. We had the disease of excess hype before we went to the show, and after we had the disease of excess crying coming out because everybody was bawling their eyes out. This is the last. The seniors were crying too. This is the last performance we'll ever do in marching band ever. Oh gosh. And like usual, I never cry in those type of situations. Just kidding. Nah, I for some reason I never cry. I never cried my freshman year or sophomore year, and now I never cried my junior year at the end of the season. But I probably will cry my senior year. But I did feel sad that the seniors were leaving though, and that it was gonna be different without them. And then after we took pictures and changed up, we all went back to the field, and that's when we heard, oh gosh, we were so scared, we were so afraid. I mean, maybe I was worried, I don't even know. But we were like, what place are we gonna get? Are we gonna get 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st? And then they're like in 5th place with a score of 89 points, something. Edowanda High School. And then everybody was like, we got 5th place. I mean, we thought our show was fantastic and that, you know, it could be any place, but like we could have got 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, but it doesn't matter because the places were so close with all the other bands. Rolling Band was like ahead of us by 0.2 points, and we were like just 2 points off from the first place person. So we were thinking that the judges didn't even know how good we were. Like, they had to place us so close to each, like, it was hard for them to judge. But after we went back to the school, after we took pictures and celebrated and hasta luego, see you guys later, we watched the show on the TV that our band director put us for us, and we realized that show was really good. The diagonals were perfect, the company fronts were perfect. It was amazing, okay? And that the judges truly didn't know where to place us because we were so good and all the other bands were so good, because I went home that night and I started watching all the other bands. Oh gosh, their shows were amazing. So basically, guys, that's what happened in that week though. I want you to keep watching Cameras Like Mega's Friendship and Love, and just take a look at Cameras Like Mega episode 10, Las Vegas. It's about 35 minutes long, but you can skip through the first 10 minutes to get to the actual good part, which is day 2, day 3. And it has some good stuff that you should watch in it, you know. So I'll see you guys later. Next Cameras Like Mega.
Living life in the fast lane, not that bad, you know we can't complain. Who's to say that we won't keep it real?
Cameras Like Mega, friendship and love.